Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and today we are making a choice. Do we stay in the water or do we head into the desert? And I'm thinking the desert, partially because Onbu is extremely tired. He's at 72% sleepiness. We just gave him an Onbu energy booster, which meant he does not lose energy for 6 hours. But also he dropped 10% in his sleepiness. He was at 82%, now he's down to 72%. It's a bit scary. It's a bit scary being in the water and have Onbu's like so tired he's gonna start drowning himself. So I think we're going to head into the desert. Plus we desperately need the sand. We've got a decision to make about traces of the past. So petrified footprints of an Onbu several meters deep mark the surroundings of the quarry. Follow the tracks, investigate the tracks. Did not come here to follow tracks. You know what? Let's investigate. No, let's follow the tracks. Follow the tracks. Ooh, we found 30 dung. After walking for miles, I find a huge pile of ancient hardened excrement. It's probably still a great fertilizer. Fantastic. I mean, who doesn't need a lot of fertilizer, right? Now, other groups brought back 11 stone slabs and 11 wood planks. Also very, very good. We are running out of places to send anybody though. There's a fort ruins hiding off the screen here, so we'll send someone over there. We've got someone going to this poison forest, and we still have one group and nowhere to send them. We have managed to scavenge everything from the looks of it. Oh, there's something over here behind this thunderstorm, I think. We'll have to wait for the thunderstorm to move a bit. So we'll come back and check in on that in a minute. Onbu is still taking a long... It's not tired at the moment. Now, we celebrated Onbu's birthday last episode, which was very good fun, having the different fireworks going off. All very good. Oh, what's happening over here? We've run out of kelp. We don't have any kelp. We can't grow any kelp. Okay. I guess we'll switch this over to fish patties then. This also seems to be a pile of elephant eggs here. It says eggs, but there's just one. Oh yeah, because our other guys are right here in our little wheat farm. Storage is full on a lot of our water spots. Also, storage is full at the windmill. We are heading towards kind of a maximum. Yeah, our flour, 200 out of 200 there. What about this one over here? 200 and 200 out of that. We've got too much flour. We need to be making these berry macarons at a much faster pace. But we did change it, so now our people will not be eating the berries, which hopefully will help us actually use it. I guess if we get the trader back, we could try to sell some more flour. We're definitely having kind of inventory problems. So this guy, there are no fungal spores for him to be processing. There's no sand for these guys to be processing. It's just like a whole thing. Right, Onbu is starting to get sleepy again. He's at 79%. Oh, that's just ticked over to 80. It is now in the red. We've also got a spore patch coming towards us. That's a little annoying. All right, Onbu, just get to this little island. It's a poison feeding spot island. I mean, he could technically eat that and be okay. If he does get a bit of poison, it doesn't matter. The elefleas will suck it out, and that's kind of cool. Oh, it's a perfect... Oh, it's a sandworm nest inside of the comfy spot where Onbu will want to sleep. That is not great. I don't want to get sandworms, oh no. All right, Onbu will sleep on this island, though. He's too tired to not sleep on that island, so the sandworm nest inside the comfy spot isn't going to matter too much. We are going to have to watch out for this sandstorm, but then maybe we can sleep right before it as well. Or we might not need to. If we sleep on this island, Onbu will probably be awake enough to pass by that. We've got a few sand dunes appearing up, so as the party comes back with 13 stone, send them off to the sand dune. There's also one over here that we're definitely going to want to be getting. See how much sand we're able to get. Onbu is now at a point where he is losing health over how tired he is. Oh my goodness. Keep going, Onbu. You can do it. Do you have one more energy booster? Which is probably like not the worst idea to use, but at the same time, I don't want to save it for an emergency, but then is this an emergency? Onbu is at 99% sleepiness. 100% sleepiness now. He is so tired. Oh, poor Onbu. Okay, he's coming up onto the land. This is fine. It's going to be fine, Onbu. We'll give him some pets. That'll make him feel better. He's gonna sleep here. It's gonna be a little annoying because he's going to be, I didn't mean this. I meant to feed him, not to command him to eat. He's just like, how am I going to eat? There's no food here. Right, we hit through Onbu's birthday. Let's just have a quick little cheerful gathering because we're going to be hanging out in this poison, which does make our people very unhappy. Our doctor's offices, we've got 2 of them. They are fully staffed. We've got lots and lots of herbs around to heal people. So we're just going to have to go with that. As Onbu's poison level goes up, it should be just fine, honestly, because we've got those elefleas, which will lower it back down again. And we can see quite a lot of stuff over here now. So we've got an oasis to go to. There's a sand dune kind of hiding there. It's going to be nice to be heading into the desert, hopefully get some sand. Oh good, we're going to be poisoned by the spore patch, as well as this little island. Just have to keep an eye on our happiness. It has dropped down a little bit now. We're down to 19. We were before at 21, but that 15, 17 now poison people, 18, 19, that poison number is going up and up. Ideally, we maybe don't keep Onbu here for too long. We just have to get him across here, then he can sleep just on the other side of this sandstorm. The only thing is I'm going to need him to run possibly past the sandstorm. I definitely do not want to be getting hit by the sandstorm rather, not sandstone. That would be even worse. Okay, our cheerful gathering has begun. 37 people now poisoned. There's no way our doctors are going to be combating this very well. As soon as it goes down, it just goes right back up again. Let's get Onbu to go back to walking. He's not going to love this. He's very, very tired. We're also going to need to worry about this, but I think by the time he gets up and walks, this should be gone past. That is a shorter distance on this side though than this distance it seemed, but we're going to have to just make it work. Luckily, Onbu likes us quite a bit, so that's good. We just need to make sure we don't lose any villagers from unhappiness. But the cheerful gathering has begun. Okay, Onbu is back in the water. We've got a decision to make, a blocked path. As your scavengers climb over the crest of the last dune, their view opens up down towards a big oasis full of fresh water, but there's a field of cacti blocking access to it. No turning back now. Must be a way to get down there. Better safe than sorry. Look for another way. Or there's no way to get to the water. Let's just gather some sand. Let's gather sand. We need sand. Ah, fantastic. Fully loaded with sand, the party returns. 15 sand. Right, looks like this should be good. I mean, I could make Onbu run. He's still quite tired. I wonder if we can get him to run and just get him to sleep over on this side. That would be pretty good. Lots of sand dunes to be exploring, which is also good. I think he's gonna get past this just fine. Maybe. Hold on. Onbu, just run for just a second. We're into the desert biome, which means now things all need to be updated as well. Things aren't going to be working. Our fishery is not going to be fishing. Our water collector's not going to be water collecting. Okay, just get past this. As soon as he's past this, we're going to stop and sleep right now. Sleep. Oh, before that, Onbu, quick. Don't want to be sleeping in the sandworm nest. We're just going to sleep next to the sandworm nest. Yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. We're in between a sandstorm and sandworms. This is a perfectly safe place to be. It's fine. Don't panic. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, let's get these things closed off, get these workers back doing something actually productive. Some of the foods are going to have to be changed because, of course, now it's quite hot. I think which means we can switch some of these to corn, and we might want to switch some to cactus. I think water-wise we're doing fine, but if we just make at least one of those corn, or cactus rather, tomatoes can stay. Oh, these are not going to be working, so we have to switch these back to regular mushrooms because those aren't going to be working. We've got up to 9 insecticides here, which is very good. That is what we were hoping for. Scavenging parties are returning. Ooh, there's a group of nomads up there. That would be fantastic if we were able to grab them, because we're at 190 at the moment. Now, happiness has gone quite a ways back up. We've got 2 poison people, but obviously our doctors are going to be working on that. That should go back down, making everyone very, very happy here on Onbu's back. Scavenging party has returned with 27 sand. You love to see it. Head over to this oasis, and then it looks like we've basically scavenged everything that we can see. I think let's get Onbu to walk. We are going to try to get into the path of these nomads and then possibly sleep again over here while we wait for them. Now we are going through these sandworms. I think we'll just get infested by them. Doesn't seem like you can avoid these, which is a little annoying. Onbu is feeling very happy though. Let's give him some pets. Yeah, the ground here is infested with sandworms. Sandworms in the ground will infest Onbu while it is sitting or sleeping. Doesn't affect you at the moment. Okay, so we're fine as long as we keep walking. Look, we pet Onbu. He's so happy. So nice. Okay, good. So we skip the sandworms and we don't want those sandworms getting in our Onbu. Right, we've got a ruined settlement over there. Let's send an Onbu off. 32 sand was brought back by those scavengers, which is good. We should be getting quite a lot then. We've got 44 sand there, 15 glass now. Actually are getting a bit of glass stored. You'll love to see it. There's another sandworm nest over here, or we can go back into the ocean. Interesting choices, honestly. But we're gonna get here and then we're gonna sleep and wait for those nomads to come, putting us even closer to having our 200 villager goal, which is amazing, incredible. It's a lot of people to fit on one back. Right, scavenging party out there. Onbu is getting a little hungry. Can we just send him some food? How hungry is he? 60%. So that's a feed Onbu the filling food, and he'll be very happy with that one. That should knock him back down to 0%, well, 1% now. And we're just about ready to hit those guys. But we will sleep here again, because of course, before we head into the water, we're gonna wanna make sure we are fully rested, because I think we wanna head back into the water. It's always a tough decision. Like, staying in the desert is not a bad idea. The desert is relatively safe. You just have to watch out for sandstorms. But we've encountered the nomads, which is great. Let's pick them up. 2 healthy people, bringing us up to 192. We're getting so close on that. But which way do we want to go though? I like the ocean, but the desert is good as well. What do we do? Do we stay in the desert? Kind of tempted to stay in the desert, not gonna lie. We've spent so much time in ocean already. Let's stay in the desert and just get as much sand as we can. I'd like to upgrade everyone to better houses. So southeast, we're gonna head and stay into the desert. It's day 296. We're getting close to day 300. I think we'll be hitting day 300 before we hit 200 villagers. Now we're gonna have to watch out for this medium sandstorm as we go by here. Onbu is getting very, very tired again. We could get him to sleep. I think let's do that. Onbu, go to sleep. Right here is good because that sandstorm's coming by. We'll let it go by a few times and then we'll get up and maybe run past. Can always sleep on the other side, although ideally not in the heat wave, not in the sandworm nest, but somewhere else. Just not sure exactly where that somewhere else is going to be. All right, scavenging party has brought back 30 water. Is there anywhere else that we can see that we can go? There's a dune over here. There's a quarry, another quarry. I mean, heading in the direction that we're going. Be a lot faster to get them when we're closer, but we'll send our parties out anyways because otherwise they're just standing around. No really reason to be doing that. Another scavenging party has returned. Beet soup. Are we growing beets? I don't think so. Okay, switch this over to polenta as the kitchen in here. A few scavenging parties have returned, so we'll send them off to the quarry in this sand dune. Onbu is still at 22% sleepiness, so we're just gonna let him sleep a bit longer. On Onbu's back, everything just seems so fine, like everything is just going fairly well here. Oh, it'd be nice to maybe swap out some of these huts for more mansions, either in this area or in this area. Both are like taking up quite a lot of space. I think over here though, if we got rid of 2 of these, the amount of beds we'd be getting rid of is 6. We would still be good. So let's deconstruct 2 of these. And we're going to start putting some mansions in this area as well, because we do have glass available. And of course we want to upgrade the quality here. A trader has also arrived. Oh, looks like Onbu is also standing back up. So let's just double check. Oh, he's good. Okay, that was excellent timing, Onbu. Proud of you. Just gonna get him to run though, just to make sure that we definitely skip by this. Just don't want to deal with the hassle of it. Okay, that should be good. Onbu, go back to walking there. He's gonna be kind of tired. Let's make sure we get to this trader this time, because I think I did miss him last time. Right, 18 sand, we'll buy that. Water we don't need. Although actually our water is going down, of course, because we are in the desert. We are growing a bit of cactus, but not a ton. Nothing else here that we need. I mean, we could buy the mushrooms. No, we have 408. We do not need to buy the mushrooms. Let's sell some of this flour though to make up for the price of this. There we go, 180 for 180. Don't think we need anything else. We have so much of all of these resources. I mean, we could buy the berries and tomatoes for the sake of buying berries and tomatoes. It's not really a problem. There we go. Confirm that offer. We're gonna get some food and some sand for flour, and we are actually overflowing with flour anyways. We were having problems storing it before, so this is working anyways. Another scavenging party is back some stone. Oh, look at all the dunes out here. This is great. Right, we are in a heat wave now, so things aren't going to be growing as well. Actually fine though. Then the sandworm nest, we'll have to just probably sleep after that sandworm nest somewhere over on this side. Totally fine though. Everything's going great. Haven't seen any spots to be getting what is that? Wandering sandworms. Great. They will infest Onbu if he lies down. So we're just gonna have to remember not to lie down. Do we see them going by? No, they're just there somewhere. Okay, so I guess that's a big concern, isn't it? That you have to actually watch out to see whether things are randomly popping up, such as some sandworms to come and get you. We've got lots of sand dunes here. Yeah, staying in the desert I feel like was the right choice, because just look at how many sand dunes are in this area. We've got a decision to make coming up way up here, but our mansion has been constructed, so as far as getting people into better housing goes, this is going pretty quickly. I think we're going to be tearing down these huts as well. I don't want to leave anybody homeless. That's what, 12 houses going down. We're at 209. We should be fine with that. So let's get those torn down, putting some new ones in. The ground. No, Onbu. No. Of course you did. Of course you did. Onbu. It is day 300 though. That has come up very quickly. It's kind of snuck up on me there. And of course, Onbu just like lying down in some sandworms. Like it's no big deal. Okay, he didn't get infested though, so that is at least good. Just keep walking up, but you're not even that tired. I guess it's because like it's a soft, comfortable spot for him to lie down, so he wants to sleep there. He's like, this is really good. I'm really comfy here. But don't do it, Onbu. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a massive trap. Right, we are out of the sandworm area now. Onbu, if you want to sleep here, you can sleep here. This is fine now. Anywhere now is fine. Ooh, that is a large poison forest there. But we could also stay in the desert, which we might do. Goodness me, Onbu. Goodness me. All right, he's not, I mean, he is 48% sleepy. We could get him to sleep. I'm gonna give him some more food though. He's up to 23% hungry again. A decision to be made. Think quickly. Oh no, not this quicksand. No time to lose. We have to help fast because this is usually where everyone gets pulled in. Yes, exactly. While striving to help, the whole party gets swallowed by the sand, but instead of getting stuck, they fall into an ancient cave underneath. They find 25 glass and 7 knowledge. How much knowledge do we have? We've got 71 knowledge. Remember how at the beginning it's so difficult? You're like, oh my gosh, I can never get enough knowledge. It's such like a big thing. Gotta spend so much time searching for knowledge. No, we have so much. There's nothing even else to research. It's just completely done. In my comic section of the last video, we were talking about the panacea, which doesn't exist in here anymore. There is no like research panacea in part of the Onbu pharmacy line. I think it used to be in here somewhere between like the laboratory and the injector or just after it. It doesn't seem to exist anymore because we tried injecting the panacea before and it wasn't really doing anything. And I'm just checking to make sure I haven't missed it in some other section, but I'm pretty sure it was in the Onbu section. It wouldn't be like here or in the village section. Yeah, it was definitely in the Onbu section and it's not here anymore. So we had rushed to get the panacea because of course that's how you were going to cure things. It actually was really detrimental to us in previous seasons where we had run into getting, what did he get? Tapeworms or something? He got like a fever and then it got really hot on his back and we couldn't get it cooled down enough to grow food. So we were running out of food. It was like a whole thing. But Panacea is now gone. Now I did see here though, when we were injecting things into Onbu's back, Panacea is still here, right? It does actually still exist as this button. But when we had, what was it? The jungle flu or was it tapeworms? It didn't seem to be doing anything. I injected it a few times and nothing seemed to be changing. Whether it was or not, I don't know, but it didn't feel like it was changing. So kind of interesting that it has been removed from the knowledge tree. Right, we've got yet another decision to make. So heading into the jungle, which would be going through a large poison forest. Not the end of the world, to be fair. If we do get those spores on his back, we get to use them, right? Like it actually is beneficial to do that sometimes to get the fungal spores so you can make more fungal essence. And of course we do need the fungal essence to make the insecticide, which we need for curing Onbu of any issues. But we could head back into the water, and now that's also not a terrible idea because we're currently not getting any fish on Onbu's back. It's impossible to get fish. We are actually out of fish. We are really, really low on kelp. Both of those things are things that we actually do need and want. So being able to be in the water is great for that. But then also, do we want to go get some more fungal spores to get more fungal essence? Do you know what? I'm really not sure. I think we'll head back into the water. Yeah, I think we'll go back into the water. I think I'm okay with that. It's always a bit of a risk making these decisions. The water can be quite dangerous, not a lot of sleeping spots, but a nice sleeping spot right here for Onbu finally. There's one there too that's not infested with sandworms for once. But yeah, I think we'll head back into the water. Let's go get some more fish, get more salt water, which means we get more salt. Those are resources that we're using all the time. I think way more of them are using the fungal essences, so I think it just makes good sense at the moment. When we completely run out of the fungal essences, maybe then we'll go through a quick little jungle spurt. Plus the jungle is just very scary. One thing about this game though, I do wish there was a bit more in the end game. Like, of course, because we've built the monument already, we've kind of done the main portion. There are, of course, lots of achievements we could be hunting, and we might try to go just fully achievement hunting maybe for our next season, or maybe more hostility modifiers. But like, there's nothing to do with our researchers now that we've researched everything. There's nothing else to be doing with that. And I do kind of wish that there was a bit more, especially since I play this game a lot, probably more than the average person, probably a lot more than the average person. But I just love it so much. I'm so addicted, but I still want more. I still want more. Now I know they have plans. They do definitely have big plans. There's plans for another kind of biome, a ruins biome, which would be really cool, like remnants of like an old city or something, which would be really, really neat. And of course they have added so much to this game already. I'm just greedy for more, that's it. It's just my own greed, that's it. We are getting tons of sand here, all sorts of resources coming in. Our little glass blowers should be quite happy for a little while. Look at that, making the sand, look at it just fly up there as they gather it. 76 globally. And did they get those buildings brought down? They did. So let's build another mansion in here. Might leave a little gap somewhere so we can make some decorations. Put it down at the bottom here. And then we'll fill this gap with a couple decorations. Now I never use is these like arches. I feel like you would need a whole row of them because there's no end, right? There's nothing to finish the arch off. I find it a bit odd. Right, scavenging party's back with 10 heal shrooms, with 3 knowledge, with 12 wood planks, all sorts of goodies. Let's just see, is there anywhere else to even send them off? There's a thing over here, and then that appears to be it. Can't see anything else around the outside. Nowhere else for our scavengers to go, so I guess they're just gonna be hanging out for a little bit. Ooh, is that something there that I can click on? It's definitely something, but I can't quite see it. Ah, it's so annoying. Okay, another mansion has been constructed, so we've got 202 total housing. We are getting rid of these guys, so I'm gonna just continue to deconstruct these. That does mean we have to put in more houses kind of straight away, but that's fine. Trader has arrived again. Let's see, I'll take your sand for sure. I'll take your salt for sure. I'll take your fish for sure. And as for everything else, I'm not really sure. Look at all that glass we have, it's amazing. It's so good. Guess we'll continue to sell, can I sell flour? Yeah, sell the flour, we have so much of it. Okay, we're starting to get like an actual like backlog of some of these macaroons. People are going in and eating them all the time. They're taking them into the little pantry here. Yeah, it's really good. We're starting to get like a nice supply of like other types of food. Yeah, I love to see it. Right, how much longer is Onbu going to sleep? Not too much longer, but we'll have to see what the ocean has to store in the next episode because we are out of time for today. Ooh, and oh no, Onbu's waking. Oh good, he's waking up just in time because a bunch of wandering sandworms are coming right towards us. That was a little too close for comfort. Good job, Onbu, waking up in the perfect moment there to make sure we didn't have any. But I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.